Have you ever felt lost, overwhelmed by the negative energies that surround you? And do you have an idea of how the house you live in plays a fundamental role in your inner peace and your emotional balance? In this video, through a Zen story and the Buddhist wisdom it is imbued with, we will see 7 rituals to eliminate negative energies from your home. Thanks to these rituals, you will finally be able to transform your home into a sanctuary of peace where you can cultivate your mental well-being. A place, essentially, where you can recharge your soul and find inner balance. And where living serenely and at peace with yourself and with the world that surrounds you will no longer be just a desire, but a concrete fact. So stay until the end, because you will discover a new way of living, more aware, more serene, more in harmony with yourself and with the world that surrounds you. And because the last ritual we will talk about, the one linked to lemon, is one of the most powerful ever on a spiritual and symbolic level. But before continuing, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to be informed when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. The morning sun filtered through the bamboo leaves, casting shadows that seemed to dance on the path leading to the temple. A group of pilgrims, coming from every corner of the world, approached with subdued steps, their hearts full of expectations. They had undertaken a long journey, driven by the desire to find answers, to calm the restlessness that was creeping in their souls. Once they reached the temple, they were greeted by an atmosphere of peace and serenity. The scent of incense hung in the air, mixing with the melodious singing of birds. In the center of the garden, sitting on a meditation cushion, the elderly Buddhist monk Hiro was waiting for them. His face, marked by time, was illuminated by an inner light that conveyed peace and serenity. "Welcome, dear pilgrims," began the monk with a warm and enveloping voice, like a blanket that warms you on cold winter nights. "I sensed your thirst for knowledge, your desire to find inner balance. And for this very reason, today I will share with you 7 rituals that will help you transform your homes into temples of peace and nourish your souls. 7 rituals which, if you want them to provide maximum benefits, must be repeated once a month." The pilgrims sat in a circle around their mentor, their eyes fixed on his face, eager to absorb every word. Hiro smiled, knowing that their lives were about to change. "The first ritual I want to talk to you about is that of purification with white sage, a true rite of rebirth. White sage," continued Hiro, holding a bunch of dried leaves in his hands, "is a sacred plant, revered for its purifying properties. By burning its leaves, we release a fragrance into the air that wards off negative energies and purifies the environment." Hiro lit the bundle of sage and began to move slowly around the circle, letting the smoke envelop each pilgrim. "Imagine," he said, "that smoking takes away every worry, every fear, every negative thought. Feel your mind lighten, your heart open." A young woman named Anya closed her eyes and took a deep breath of the aromatic smoke. She felt the shiver run down her spine, as if an invisible weight was lifting from her shoulders. "It's incredible," she whispered. "I already feel lighter. It seems like this ritual is giving me the serenity I've been missing for a long time." Hiro smiled. "White sage," he explained, "not only purifies the environment, but also our aura, the energy field that surrounds us. By burning it, we create a sacred space, a place where we can reconnect with our purest essence." While the pilgrims were immersed in this spiritual atmosphere full of strong emotions, the monk showed them a transparent quartz crystal, sparkling like a drop of dew. "Quartz," he said, "is a gift from the earth, a mineral with extraordinary properties. It is able to absorb negative energies and create an atmosphere of peace and harmony." Hiro invited the pilgrims to approach the table, each choose a quartz, and hold it in their hands. "Now, close your eyes," he said, "and imagine that the quartz absorbs all tension, all stress, all negative emotions. Feel its energy flowing within you, filling you with calm and serenity, and let go of the negative thoughts that haunt you. An elderly man named Taro gripped the quartz in his hands and felt a warmth spread through his body. "It's like the quartz is hugging me," he said. "I feel protected and safe." Hiro nodded. "Quartz," he explained, "reminds us that we are part of something bigger, that we are connected to the earth and the universe. By keeping it close to us, we feel less alone, stronger, more rooted." "Have you ever heard of healing vibrations?" asked the monk, looking the pilgrims in the eyes. While the pilgrims nodded, he took 2 Tibetan bowls in his hands and gently vibrated them. A deep and harmonious sound spread through the air, enveloping everyone present in a strong sonic embrace. "Tibetan bowls," Hiro whispered, "produce vibrations that resonate with our cells, rebalancing our energy system. Listen carefully to this sound and let it penetrate every part of your body, bringing with it healing and well-being." A young woman named Hana closed her eyes and let herself be lulled by the sublime sound of the bowls. Hana felt a deep peace come over her, as if every cell in her body were vibrating in unison with the universe. "It's wonderful," he whispered. "I feel in perfect harmony with everything around me." Sound, Hiro explained, is a powerful form of energy, capable of influencing our mood and health. And Tibetan bowls help us to relax, to let go of tensions, to find inner balance. Hiro, moving a few meters, showed the pilgrims a bowl of water in which rose petals, lavender, and chamomile were floating. "Flowers," he said, "are a gift from nature, capable of giving us joy and beauty. But not only that, flowers also have the power to purify energy and create an atmosphere of love and serenity." Hiro invited the pilgrims to immerse their hands in the scented water and massage their faces and necks. "Feel," he said, "the freshness of the water, the delicacy of the petals. Let this experience regenerate you, reconnect you with your purest essence." A middle-aged man named Kenji let himself be caressed by the scented water and felt a sense of peace and well-being invade him. "It's as if the flowers are giving me their energy," he said. "I feel lighter, happier." Hiro smiled and after hugging Kenji added, "Flowers," he explained, "remind us of the beauty and fragility of life. By touching them, smelling them, admiring them, we reconnect with our sensitivity, with our ability to wonder." While the atmosphere became increasingly intimate and dense with spirituality, Hiro lit a stick of incense and swirled it in the air, creating spirals of scented smoke. "Incense," he explained, "is a bridge between heaven and earth, between the material world and the spiritual world. Remember that by burning incense, we raise our prayers, our intentions, our desires." Hiro invited all the pilgrims to close their eyes and concentrate on the scent of incense that filled the room. "Imagine," he said, "that the smoke carries your prayers upward into the universe. Concentrate on your desires, your needs, and feel your soul lift, your mind open to new possibilities." A young woman named Yumi, after closing her eyes as requested by the monk, saw in her mind an image of herself, strong and confident, walking towards a bright future. "Thank you," she whispered. "I'm finally starting to find the strength I've always lacked in believing in myself." Hiro nodded. "Incense," he explained, "helps us visualize our goals, focus our energy, manifest our dreams." Then, after giving the pilgrims time to reflect on the last things he had said, he showed a bottle of vinegar and a bag of salt. "Vinegar and salt," he said, "are 2 simple but powerful elements, used for centuries to purify and protect environments." And he explained how to prepare a solution of water, vinegar, and salt, and how to use it to clean the house. "As you cleanse," he said, "imagine yourself sweeping away any negative energy, any remnants of the past. Feel your home become lighter, brighter, more welcoming. From that day on, the pilgrims began cleaning their homes with a solution of water, vinegar, and salt. And as they cleaned, they felt as if they were also washing away their worries, their fears, their regrets. "My home has become a refuge, a place where I feel safe and serene," said one of the pilgrims. Hiro, speaking about this ritual, added, "Physical cleansing is closely linked to internal cleansing. When we clean our house, we also clean our mind, our heart, our soul." As the sun gave way to the moon, hiding behind the mountains, Hiro took a lemon and cut it in half. "The lemon," he said, introducing the seventh ritual, "is a fruit with surprising properties. It is able to absorb negative energies and transform them into positive energy." Then, he invited the pilgrims to each take a half of a lemon and hold it in their hands. "Close your eyes," he said, smiling, "and imagine that the lemon absorbs all negativity present in your body and mind. Feel its fresh and vibrant energy cleanse you, regenerate you." Young Emi squeezed the lemon in her hands and felt a tingling sensation run through her body. "It's like the lemon is sucking away every toxin," she said. "I feel more energetic, more vital." The lemon, Hiro explained, reminds us that even in the most difficult situations, there is always a possibility of transformation. We can transform pain into growth, anger into compassion, fear into courage. From today, therefore, at least once a month take a lemon, cut it in half and put it under your bed for a couple of days. After learning these rituals, the pilgrims felt transformed. Their faces were radiant, their eyes shone with a new light. They had found what they were looking for: inner peace, emotional balance, connection with their spirituality. But Hiro warned them, "Remember, dear pilgrims, that these rituals are only the beginning of your spiritual journey. True transformation must take place within you. Cultivate awareness, compassion, gratitude, and your life will become a masterpiece. Remember that inner peace is not a goal to be achieved, but a journey to be undertaken. Every day, you take a step forward on your spiritual journey, discovering new facets of yourself and the world around you. Transform your home into a haven of serenity, a place where you can recharge your energies and find inner balance."